All right, morning chat, welcome. It is time for another round of Donk. We have today round 3 of the winners bracket here in the top 32 of season 3. Connor75 or the everyone knows him. He's the 1 seed versus kind of a newcomer here, the 9 seed Beardbox, who has kind of made waves in this tournament during the qualifying rounds. It really has made a name for himself so far, but he's got his biggest challenge yet here going up against Connor. Joining me on comms today is Verdant Ash. Welcome.
Hello, hello. It's nice to be back. It's good to do some more Season 3 Donkey Kong-ing. I'm very excited about this particular one. It's Connor, really kind of show his top spot, or will we get an underdog upsetting the king?
All right, why don't we go ahead and go into what our start is, and let's switch it over, and what can we say about this start?
We can say that chat is not ready. We can say that the runners are not ready, and we can say possibly a 3-letter word we're not supposed to say, or we're gonna be here for 2 hours. It's really one or the other. This is not a normal scene.
See, here's the thing about these kinds of starts, right? You have your 2 guns. For Kongs, you already have, and you have an instrument, another strong thing to start with, even if you don't have the Kong. But I feel like, and maybe you feel the same way too, that whenever we get these kinds of seeds, we just get an absolute train wreck of a run the whole way through. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, every time I've had something where it's like, oh, I have really good Kongs, and I got moves for them. It's like level 1 Japes, level 2 Factory, and then I'm like, I'm feeling great. It's 50 minutes. I got everything. Boom, casino. Boom, second casino. So, I'm expecting to be here for the next 2 hours. Chat, buckle in, get your popcorn ready, have a nice drink of water, and or soda if you prefer, and get ready for a good one.
Pretty sure you just commentator skirts by saying we'll be here for the next 2 hours. So, sorry, Connor. Sorry, Beardbox. You just got a horrible seed because of that. Anyway, we should be starting in the next minute here, I believe. I'm just waiting for the counter to start coming down on their streams, and we should be able to get going. Come on.
I have myself a nice fancy bingo card. Do you have yourself a nice fancy bingo card?
Hey, I have a stream to run. I can't put those up, but
we
are starting in a couple seconds here, and go.
All right. So probably gonna see a start going towards the the coconut cage right away. Nothing
and
there.
Of course, there's like a medal in here.
Every time. Beardbox is going for the classic prison start though. Connor right behind.
He ain't
and choosing.
Does not even care about the hints.
I care about the hints. Beardbox, I care. Show me the hints.
Does Connor care about the hints? Yes, he does. Caverns, 8 chunky.
Japes shops 2. Oh, Japes in the early levels.
Oh,
Cave
he's going
splat.
so fast. Holy crap, he went so fast, dude.
So, one thing I've noticed about watching Connor's runs on his YouTube videos, he screenshots his hints and then writes them down in between areas when he doesn't need them to do anything. It is really clever and requires like 2 screens. I don't have that ability on a laptop that I run on, but it is super, super, super good.
We have a Japes level 2 sighting here, so we have decent ability to get stuff done early. Japes early, especially when you have Coconut Gun, very, very powerful.
Agree. A lot of checks you can do. Obviously, you need Kongs to get some of those checks, but you have 2 for free in the back, plus 2 from the Kongs you have, so very, very strong.
And a factory start.
What did I say? What did I say? I said it in the beginning.
There has to be a catch. Right? All right, well,
What?
Ahmad in the chat just said the J word, so we are so
Yeah.
screwed. We're we're so owned right now. Chat won't be, but the runners are.
It's okay. I've cursed this. I have set this up. I said we're gonna get a factory Jape start. We're gonna be like feeling really good at 50 minutes, and bam, sudden casino out of nowhere. The real question is, chat, what item will we be casinoing for? Get your guesses in now.
Both runners have opted to skip the training area. We will be going to factory right away.
I think that's a pretty good call.
Cop? Nope.
There's a lot of coins available in factory, and I like personally having coins going back there so I can buy there. If the levels don't fit it, sometimes it's nice to be able to. Oh, diving! What is the seed? Hello?
Connor, it went out of his way to get some extra Diddy coins there. That's just something to keep in mind. We're getting hints. Yes. Okay. Cabins area key 8.
Potion. Cabins 8. Hive tunnel to 8 and chunky. Caves spot on the 5-door igloo. Okay. What else we got? I know Japes Shops has key 2. Chunky can be bought in that. The lanky time cage banana, so not one we can get currently, but we have the items for it. And the caverns, that one potion caverns is to 8 and chunky. Could be that we find like pineapple in Hive Tunnel area. Galleon splat on musical practice. That one's free as soon as we get in the Galleon because we can get through Peanut Gate. Tiny can be found by lanky and
Scoff?
Oh God, no. And Shipyard Outskirts to 5. So that splat might be the T5.
Yeah, that seems pretty likely, but it also seems likely here that we have a gigapath for what appears to be Gorilla Gone, question mark? I guess we'll find out in due time.
Agree. I also think that with Lanky finding Tiny and Japes and the coconut gun cage for Lanky being hinted in Japes, that's probably Tiny.
And here's my favorite part about going to factory early, folks. Chat, it's your time. Can you count to 16? Let's see it, chat. Make today the day. Oh, they already messed up.
Wow.
169, 32570. Good job.
A lot of 6s and 9s going on here. Potatoes.
Oh, and of course, there's at least one person that drops a Roman numeral in there. We all know that's not a number.
94, 12. Chat, you're letting me down. Pie. Alright, what do we got here?
This Mumble guy sucks at counting, dude. He's probably not even good at this game either.
We have someone dropping in Omega, which is either going to be a measure of resistance or the end of counting, so that's
Something I do want to point out about, you mentioned Connor's note-taking abilities from earlier. Beardbox actually came into factory before Connor, but Connor's ahead based on how he does his notes. So efficient note-taking is extremely useful for DK Randomizer. And honestly, any randomizer in general.
Agree. Like, it's it's gonna help you in super close matches. It probably gives Connor, like, maybe a 2-minute edge overall, but 2 minutes is a lot. Like, over the course of, like, all the hints you write down, it maybe saves you, like, 15 seconds per page, but, like, that's still... Again, there's 8 pages. It could be 2 minutes. It's a big deal.
Winning by 1 second means you still won, even if it's by 1 second or by 2 minutes, you know?
Very true. Under 1 second, not the same. But 1.1 seconds, that's a win.
Yeah, the rules is if you are within 1 second of each other, it is retimed, and then if it is still under 1 second, it's a redo or a rematch, I guess.
Which I think is a pretty fair way to go about it. Like, 1 second in DK Randomizer is so little.
Yo, we got a key. You know, we got a key. Key 4.
Key 4. We know key 2's in Japes Shops, but a lot of things. A lot of things going on.
Gonna
diving. We have
give it fun. Or we got some buying in here, and this will give me time to respond to the dev slander in the Twitch chat right now.
Oh, run, chatters, run. This is the man who banned Kilvaris yesterday for not picking up the bean. Run, chatters, run. Wait, is that a second Trophenskopf to Donkey Chunky?
Sorry, I was trash talking in the chat.
That was a second hint. I didn't see all of it because Connor screenshotted again, but that was I'm pretty sure a hint from Trophenskopf to 8 Donkey Chunky.
Alright. Beardbox, read the hint! Okay, there we go.
Okay, Surroundings Foolish, Lanky found by Donkey and Japes. Production Room has something for Chunky, probably Hunky, and then Trophenskopf to 8 Chunky Donkey. This is a seed.
So we have Chunky Face, we have DK Face, we don't know the Helm Cogs yet.
Correct.
Both players still not checking shops. We are going straight into Japes, and I get it, because you know there's a Kong here that you can almost certainly get. 2 Kong. Actually, no. Yes, maybe 2 Kongs, but 1 for sure.
Well, we're pretty sure that Tiny is on Lanky's timed cage here, because it's Hinted Horde. So if Donkey can find Lanky, that's going to be 2 Kongs. The real thing that I just saw is that Jetpack is not foolish. There is a possible item on the Jetpack.
Ooh, I didn't catch that one, so that's going to be interesting as well. Still, we feel like we've gotten a decent amount of things pretty quickly here, and I don't see anything crazy as far as like Giga hints. We do know there's a Giga path for Gorilla Gone right now, but so far so good. Oh, hey, did you see that? I think we spotted a Kong.
I see a Kong in a cage, right, chat? That's Kong in cage. In fact, I think we might be seeing 2 Kongs in cage.
Yeah, that one we saw in the underground cage, we can just leave that one there.
Yeah, I understand.
The Kong that is locked behind Tiny's, or sorry, actually no, we haven't seen that one yet. It's possible that Tiny is in Lanky's cage above and we didn't get to see it. So,
yes.
We'll find out in a bit. In the meantime, both players are pushing straight into the shops area with Cranky, buying key 2, hitting some of these switches before they climb up hillside.
I think that's the right call. I think most runners looking at the hints right now are gonna go, yeah, it's Tiny in that cage up there, and so you just run back here, hit your 4 warps, get Lanky, come back, use Lanky to open up the Lanky cage, and just hope it's Tiny, and just like route your upper hillside route on that one path, because you have to go up there to get whatever's in that cage anyway. You may as well get Lanky first. Right. We have another couple checks to look at back here behind Coconut. What do we have? Banana.
I think Beardbox is going to lose a little time later by not breaking Lanky's hut. Shouldn't be too bad, but that was a minor mistake there.
Oh, and Connor is hitting ditties as well.
Yeah, this is pretty efficient here. He's opting not to go into the ferry room, at least not yet. I'm wondering if we'll see that later from him.
I think we probably will. What's really interesting to me is that he's choosing to climb up hillside twice, right? Like, if you're doing this, you're going up and getting ditties, and then you're going up again to get lankies afterwards, right? So, I guess if you're hitting the 2 warp, you're not that bothered by it? That makes sense.
We have
Chunky's got a key here.
Another key, huh? Well, it's definitely not
We know
key
it's not
2.
We know it's not key 5, which means that's 6 or 7. I haven't seen a hint for 6 or 7 yet, so... That's just a lot of items.
All right,
Okay,
who's fighting K or Helm? Lanky DK, okay.
Blank. Okay, so no current use for the saxophone yet. Not that that's a bad item to have, but we're not, like... At least we're not down one whole Helm room for the start, right? God, with coconut and peanuts, there's just so much to do in Japes. It's unreal.
Yeah, we're gonna probably see them checking a bunch of checks for quite a while here. We're pretty certain that Tiny is going to be in Lanky's cage, and once they hit Warp 2, they'll be able to go back down, hit Lanky switch, and then run back and get Tiny, presuming that's where she is going to be.
What's interesting to me is the difference between these runners right now is that Beardbox has done the back area with DK, and Connor has done Diddy's cage. I don't think that Beardbox is going to do Diddy's cage, so that will be one extra check that Connor has done. But the gap between them is not that big. Like it's honestly minuscule.
This literally could come down to execution. Just fundamentals.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that many seeds doing that so far. Chunky vases, so we do need pineapple.
In the underground.
We already know key 4 was in the shops, we got that. And color bananas, caves, foolish. This is a mostly useless series of hints, like it's got away at the horde, got a decent scouring, like a pretty big scouring, honestly. But 2 of those hints we already knew. Or 1 known and 1 not that useful.
This is probably going to be... Oh, this is literally frame perfect.
That was some synchronized donking going on there. That was impressive. Talk about a high five, eh?
A little bit, but now Connor needs to go back to this area while Beardbox is going to free Tiny Kong, presumably.
Yes.
Ooh, but Connor is gonna go check the boss.
Did Beardbox forget Warp 2? Oof.
Oh, that sucks. And a
Not a
scene
huge
like
flop.
this, even a mistake like this that's only like 10-15 seconds is huge.
Yeah, fully agree. I don't mean to, I don't mean to talk up Connor too much, but if you're facing the king, you can't afford mistakes like that. And there's the girl. There's Tiny.
So it looks like a yellow potion here. I think this is highly likely to be Baboon Blast. Remember, we have DK Chunky Key 8 on the path to Trough and Scoff. So Baboon Blast will be pretty straightforward here. It also could be something else, of course, but you never know.
If this is not Baboon Blast, we're in for a very interesting seed, because it means that we have some real pathing questions going on. But we've seen a ton of 8 and Chunky hints so far, and only one thing that said Donkey. So this realistically should just be Blast, right?
Right. You hope, anyway.
I mean, I don't. I want to see that 2-hour seed. But if people are hoping for a nice short seed, yeah, absolutely they're hoping for that.
What is on the ferry?
Connor's movement in this Puff Toss is unreal good. Like, that was so fun.
Donk speedrunners have trained on this guy for years and years. Kind of hoping the other boss is Magic so we can see his movement for that. And it is, in fact, Baboon Blast.
Alright. So we're looking for another boss that's going to give something to eat and chunky. At this point, my mind is saying that Pineapple is going to be in Hive Tunnel area, and which we haven't seen yet. We have a hint for that, and we have not seen that yet. And that Barrels is going to be on boss, and then that will give us like chunky phases for.
Connor actually has enough medals here. He's going to do jetpack right now.
How? Like, literally how? That's
17 minutes in the seed. He already has 9 medals. And 17 golden bananas, by the way. This, I think there's potential. This could actually, like, as long as the rest of the seed's straightforward, this could be like a potential fastest season 3 time world record, so to say.
I agree. It's already a jet pack. got you there a bit, didn't I, chat?
Anyone else want to commentate? Anyone? We have a ponytail twirl sighting in Hive Tunnel area. And what do we have here?
Oh, no.
Guitar!
Gazump. Interesting. Okay. Also, just want to point out something. The Hive Tunnel area was to 8 chunky, and we have a boss remaining.
We could actually get Mad Jack. We could.
It's Mad Jack. And that actually indicates to me that I really want to check the caves bosses and forward, because one boss that absolutely positively cannot be Mad Jack is Factory, because we found Squirrel in level 2. So if we're saying if we're subscribing to that belief system, we don't want to go back into Factory boss.
The only belief system I'm subscribing to is one that makes the seed last 2 hours.
Same. Definitely same. But yeah, believers are up tremendous right now. I believe Beardbox did in fact skip Japes' boss.
Well, he'll be back soon.
Yeah. He knows he has to do bosses. The real question will be, we couldn't do the blast course in Japes, right? Because we don't have vines. And if you're going back into Japes to do bosses anyway, you're probably going to go back into Factory once you get blast anyway, so that's not huge loss. The real tempo loss is if it's K's blast course specifically. Like if like you need to use blast on the K's blast course and that gives you your answer, then Connor will make up some of this distance and time, I think, between the two of them.
Connor is being thorough here. He is checking the Lanky Cavern.
This is actually a really nice diversion between our two runners. Like, Connor is clearing out this level, trusting in his speed, got the jetpack already and has done that, got to a boss already and has done that. So this distance that Beardbox is putting between the two of them is not all that big, because Beardbox hasn't done a boss and a jetpack worth of like time, right? And he needs to do both. Like we're pretty certain he needs to do both. So the question will be, when does he fit that in, and how much time will that claw back for Connor?
I think they both left Japes with the same golden banana amount too, so really it's just that boss fight difference at this point.
Yes.
Ooh, Connor's opting to go check level 4, I think? Oh no, he's in something else. Oh no, he is.
I think he wants Chunky Kong.
But we have Rocket Barrel Booster Diddy in level 3. Meanwhile, this is Galleon in level 4.
Oh no, it's Mechfish. The agenda has revealed itself. Actually, though, we have all the moves.
What was the golden banana count here? Oh, 22.
22. But we have Guitar, Rocket Barrel, and Peanuts, all in Logic, all in the first 3 levels, and then we know we're looking for Kongs. I mean, it's shaping up to be a Mechfish seed. The one thing, chat, it cannot be vines on Mechfish. Galleon's level 4. That's the one thing we can't have there. But we could have a Kong. I forget where the last
flat helm. Let's go.
Oh, Well, as it turns out, that's going to be pretty well nothing. We do have ponytail twirl. Our runners are able to get to that without any real issue, but that's still super hype.
There's SNCL5 Connor being very kind, checking that it is a 33 B locker for that. Oh, I think. Oh, no, don't leave. Okay. He almost left without the potion. He's got to wait again. That potion does not say spawn. I think he got it now.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So here's a question for you. Ready? Oh gosh, I lost it. I got so confused in the jetpack thing. I had a question I asked. All right, I'll come back to it. Give me a second. Oh gosh, what was it?
Well, what we can do here is we can just keep watching these runners buy stuff at the shops. Clearly entertaining stream value right here.
Oh, I found my question. Okay, so with Helm to Splat being Hint Away of the Horde, these hints to 8 and Chunky are super suspicious. Like, really suspicious. Because all Monkey Port and Gorilla Gone things would have to be on the path to whatever that is. So, what's up there? Like, what is in that thing that could possibly be that? Unless those hints don't refer to Gorilla Gone, they refer to, like, Punch somehow? That could make sense. But,
well, it's definitely possible. Ooh, Simeon Spring.
Spring! That's Horde. That's a Horde Spring.
Yeah, this is interesting because that was a Way of the Horde. Because Caves to Splat on top of the Igloo was Way of the Horde. I wonder what we're going to be doing with that. I would check the cabins area while you're in here, because we do have the Caves cabins areas path key 8, and we can do the Upper Diddy 5-door cabin.
I agree. I think that's a good shout. It's also path to 8 and only 8 when we have, again, something that, like, logically needs at least Monkey Port. So, probably one of our instruments, right?
Yep. It'd be crazy if it's Vines.
That
which it could be because Aztec is after Ponytail Twirl.
Agree. Oh yeah, this can totally be Vines. Chat's baiting me with Rabbit.
There's a potion here, Beardbox, didn't check this.
Well, he didn't. He couldn't because he didn't have Blast. Remember, I was telling you this.
Oh,
this was the check that Connor was getting advantage on there, and it landed. What is this? And it's a gun game. We have the gun at least.
Oh boy, this is DK gun in this game is so bad. So
at least it's not great.
I have a feeling this might be barrel throw. I think there's a chance that that's the case.
Yeah, we do have chunky vases as Ford. That makes sense.
And like a lot of our bosses require barrel throw.
Oh, and so this would lead us to do the Japes boss third, and that fits because this is Donkey 8 and Chunky, so that would give you the I'm with you. I 100% agree. This is barrel throwing. I agree with you.
Yeah, well, let's see if the cook is correct here. Beardbox is likely to see something good on this ferry? Question mark.
I think so.
Didn't look like there was anything under there. Obviously, just a rainbow.
Barrel throwing. There it is.
Hey, I'm actually a good cook.
That was some solid cooking shot.
And what is here? Vine swing. There's our key 8 path. The vine swing is only path to key. That's what I called.
Yeah, you're on top of it. You got this. This is incredible. See, some really truly strange pathing behaviors for required items. Connor, don't you dare leave this level without doing the Caves boss. Caves boss screaming at you to do it. But actually, hold on a second. If barrels is to 8 and chunky, that would kill the ponytail twirl solve with Magic for us. So
yeah, so
we have,
Magic not happening.
or it is, and barrels is just for Aztec chunky bases.
Yeah,
we get
that is true. That is true. We have that.
And we get pineapple on the boss behind Magic. That would work.
Connor is definitely being safe here, checking these barrel lock checks. I think it's just on a boss, but like I agree with this decision here. You have to make sure you check these barrel throw stuff.
The other thing is, yeah, for sure. And the other thing is, this tiny igloo here is just has so many like checks in it, like per like second. You know what I mean? Like check per minute. It's just really nice. So I'm a big fan of doing this check anytime I have the opportunity.
Yeah, this is 2 checks for the price of 1, basically. A rank sprint obtained by both runners.
The big difference between these runners right now is a slight GB lead for Beardbox, explained by the fact that Connor has done an entire boss.
All right, Caves Color Bananas was hinted dead, so he's not going to be checking the box.
Ooh, so it's not Caves. If it's... It can't be level 1 either. So it is probably Galleon boss, maybe? Galleon or Aztec boss, that would make sense.
Yeah. Dude, look at the Beardbox's GB pacing. He's almost a golden banana a minute, which is nuts. Oh, here we go.
I think 8 Castle Metal rewards to 8 and chunky. Wow, that's a lot of 8 and chunky hints. Japes shops key 6. Okay, so chunky's buying key 6 there, so we're still missing key 7. And then Aztec tunnels with 1 potion. So the only thing in Aztec tunnels that matters is the chunky bases. That's the 1 potion we're gonna get.
What was the last check on that page, or the last hint?
The last hint was Japes shops to key 6.
Oh, okay. So we don't.
So, the chunky.
Yeah. All right. Well, we get our first look here.
Ooh, that was a scary cop Beardbox. Basically stood on top of the law.
That's always a scary cop right there.
Beardbox fought the law and he won.
It's the bean! Bean levers! Where are my bean levers in the checks? I know Vern doesn't want. Bean levers!
No. I'm sad. I've been betrayed by the bean. That could have been triangle. We could have been seeing the rabbit in the igloo. Where's my rabbit?
Don't know if there's any rabbit today, but Connor is going now to get what was his vine swinging? Yeah. So he'll be done with caves after this, and we'll see what he does next. Probably following Beardbox and the alien. But
I think that's...
wait, more hits. Jetpack Way the Horde, Factory Splat
Japes
Pipe.
boss? Wait. Japes boss defeated? It is the Japes boss?
So Factory Splat Block Tower was testing. So that is Wave the Horde B Blast. So now Beardbox knows for sure he has to go back.
Oh right, Japes, not Factory. Right, sorry. We already knew that. My bad. I got so confused. I was like, Japes level 1.
I was wondering what was happening.
No, I got real confused. Okay, so we did see a check we didn't check, right? The upper production pipe, Kasplat? I don't think anyone
neither player went up there.
That's something new.
This would have been an interesting seed if so. Oh, we have another vial here, but this is likely not going to be useful. Sniper scope.
It's the logical sniper scope. The helm Kasplat.
Nice.
Connor out here playing by the rules.
Yeah, like we have said, that is logically needed.
Unfortunately, Twirl makes that check relatively easy to do. So, this scene is like all over the place, huh? Like, I feel like I'm being stun locked every few seconds by something new.
Well, we're about to see something new here as soon as we check the cactus out.
This should be key 5, I think.
Yeah, well,
also,
I think we said this should be key. If it's not key 5, Beardbox is in trouble. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the problem is he would have needed to get the Moon Blast, but I think because of the rule, the hints. The hints for Trough and Scoff never hinted for key 5, so that wouldn't have been the case. But regardless, he is going.
It could have been on Mechfish, though, I think.
I believe so, yeah. But regardless, Beardbox is going back straight into the Japes boss. He's going to have to play some catch-up here. The problem is he needs to know how he has to go back into caves to do that B-Blast.
Yes. But he does at least... the thing about B-Blast is it sucks to have to, like, do all the different B-Blasts in the game, but the thing you do get is that you know you have to, like, do one of them. So you're just going to go through the levels you go through and do one. Now, Connor gets his on the first try, which is the advantage of doing the boss first. Will Beardbox go to that one first or go to a different one? We don't know yet. But it's very possible he, like, pushes into Aztec, for example. He's, like, 1 banana away from getting to Aztec, I think. He has 32, and I think it's 33 to get in. So it could be he just goes and checks the Llama Temple, which, honestly, if I was in his position, I would do. So, we'll have to see.
I do want to throw out there as well, we did get a Galleon Caverns, and that was one of our first hints. So it's very possible the bean is needed. Based on what we have, I don't think it's likely, but there is a world.
True.
Just keep that in mind.
We also know
there's one potion here too.
Yeah. But you've given hope to the bean leavers, so they're going to continue to bean leave.
Hey, I said it's not likely. Even though I'm a bean leaver myself, I don't think it's likely the bean is going to be anything this soon. Well, obviously we're going to need chunky. There's a lot of chunky checks in the caverns area.
Yeah, we know that. We know pineapple is needed either way, and we already have barrels, and they're both on that same path of like, or the barrels is on that path of 8 chunky. So it's very possible that like pineapples and barrels are multi-used for both Kending Bean and for Aztec bases. Like that would make sense with all the hints saying the exact same things of 8 chunky for like 6 different items. That instead of being like overlap, they like diverge into items that are both required to get to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and something else I want to throw out there as well, just quickly to change the subject. Beardbox can check the B-Blast course from Japes, which Connor didn't get to do.
True. Now that he has vines, that is a check he probably honestly does right away, and it won't cost him too much time. And if it has
There's
something,
a potion here.
What is this?
What is this?
We were about to find out.
Again, we were getting stun locked.
I feel incredibly stun locked. There's potions like everywhere. I feel like every few seconds I don't even have a chance to catch my breath. Like try to solve this seed. Nope. More info, more potions.
Alright, chat, place your bets. If this ends up being a good item, this could potentially be bad for Beardbox. What are his chances of coming back here and checking this?
Plus, Beardbox is dumping for Aztec, so he's doing the thing I was saying. You get your Baboon Blast, you go to the big, heavy Baboon Blast area. Llama Temple.
You know, no, I don't think he's doing it for that. I think he just wants to pay out to the believers. That's my opinion right there.
I can tell you that I will always push for Kongs because it's good to do, but I don't care whether the believers win or not when I run. It's never on my mind. Orange throwing.
LOL, dude.
Oh, bro, that's that could be enormous if it's needed. Caves. We don't have any other hints for cabins being to 8. We already solved that, so no indication. But what if it's tiny K Rool? That's a real possibility. We haven't seen another K Rool hint.
It's true.
I think at this point it's unlikely to be Diddy K Rool, just because like.
No,
well,
I think there's a decent shot because both of the Diddy K Rool moves were on Sphere 0 checks. Well, one obviously you started with, and the Rocket Barrel was the Sphere 0, so I think Diddy phase is still likely here. I feel like Tiny we would have seen, like we don't have Feather or Mini Monkey yet. I feel like we would have seen at least one of them, or at least one get hinted by now. And obviously with Lanky phase, like Barrel Throw would have hinted toward Lanky. So,
yeah,
I think Diddy phase is the more likely option in my opinion.
Yeah, you've convinced me. I think I agree with that. It's very possible they just didn't have space to hint for Diddy.
The Believers are getting a little nervous here. They want Chunky now.
Yeah, 7 minutes to go. Connor out here doing the thing I said. Mechfish makes sense. Well, he's gonna do Diddy's medal first, but I think he's gonna go for Mechfish. Okay.
No
and
Beardbox
is just saying, Beardbox is saying, I want my GBs, I'll solve the complicated stuff after. I just gotta go, 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 go. Which honestly, I don't hate. Connor's real fast.
If you're going against Connor, like if you feel like you want to get out ahead, if that's what you want to do. So I don't disagree with the strategy here, especially if he knows where to go for barrel throws.
Yeah, that's gonna be the real trick, I think. I
want to point out Tiny 5-door ship is a 2-for-1 check. 2-for-1 check special. Main caves area. Oh, there's Diddy face.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Is 8 chunky Diddy.
So peanuts lead to 8 and chunky somehow. Oranges?
Coconut is 7-8. 7-8 chunky. Interesting.
So far, Coconut has only given us Kongs, right?
Wait, what'd you say only gives Kongs?
Coconut. Coconut has only given us Kongs so far. I haven't gotten a move from Coconut.
Yeah, I don't think it's gotten us anything else. There's a potion here!
It's white though. What is this?
Oh,
it's a
that
slam.
Could be big. That could be a big one.
Oh. Oh no. So right now we're just seeing a battle of positions. Oh, and there's Key 7 on the
That was Key 7 on what, DK's medal.
Yeah. Coconut leads to it. It's required.
That makes sense. And their believers have been paid out. There is the Chunkster. Chunky Kong obtained.
Wait, I just realized something. You want to hear the logical thing I just realized?
What's that?
So we have Blast, right? For Coconut to lead to 7, both Grape and Feather must also be locked behind Coconut. Because Blast entry into Llama Temple would be sufficient. So we have Blast. The only way to get into Llama Temple must be Coconut. So Grape and Feather are 100% locked behind Coconut or things Coconut locks.
No, he's not checking Mechfish. No.
What? Connor, please! I want him to the agenda!
Connor's being very thorough with Galleon here.
I I mean, he's picked up a lot of good stuff from doing it.
I think he wants to avoid dumping, which I think is going to be nice for him. Obviously, Beardbox is all dumped out, so quite a big difference here.
This screenshot strategy is wild.
Doing that mid-Kasplat attacking him is crazy.
We got some
Connor's got to be careful with the strat, though, because Beardbox is already at 39 gold bananas.
How many blueprints does Connor have?
He has 2, 4, 7, 9.
So he's on like 41 gold bananas effective right now himself?
Well, he's at 30 GBs, so he's tied
30?
with Beardbox if he dumped his in.
I see.
Now he's not. Now he's ahead by 1.
Yeah.
It's possible he can get 2 more here quickly. If he gets 2 more here, that'll put him at 33, and then he won't need a dump to get in, which will be big for him.
He gets fairy there. Can he find another 2 GBs quickly? Bongo pad died.
Oh, he's just gonna get this one.
Okay, that's 32, so...
Oh, he's gonna dump. He's gonna do a dump here, it looks like. I'm not sure how much he'll dump, but he's gonna dump. Or no, maybe he doesn't need to now. He's gonna do it anyway, but... He didn't actually need to dump.
Interesting. So I think he wants to see his 3645. You can at least see 36. Unfortunately, we won't because he...
Well, we saw this already.
Right, yeah, you did.
Connor is still staying here. He wants the other boss, it looks like.
I don't disagree. I mean, you gotta find that second boss regardless. It's very unlikely it's something you can skip, so...
Meanwhile, we're going to be seeing something new here. I think Beardbox is good. Well, once he does this, he's going to be heading into production room shortly to get that Kasplat that was hinted. That's something towards Key 8, probably an instrument or one of the, like, mini or monkey port. I think those are the 2 possible ones here.
Agree. Alright, Connor, what is on Galleon Boss? And will it be Mad Jack? Mad Jack sighting possibly incoming? It's a donkey boss, so this would not be Mad Jack. Is this the boss we need? It is not the boss we need. Mad Jack, Hope's still alive.
Nice, Melon.
Okay. Here's the big issue with the seed, right? We are 45 minutes in and have 0 chunky moves.
Yeah, where'd they go? I feel like we have a ton of Key 8 chunky hints. I think it's possible that both Primate Punch and Gorilla Gun are involved in both of those somehow. We do know this... Oh, wait, there's one more! There's gonna be 2 chunky moves in here, potentially.
Yeah! Wait, because we knew production was to chunky phase, but also the splat up top was, I think, a green potion, right?
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? No one peeked.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just inventing things. I swear I saw someone said they did, but maybe someone was just speculating.
Oh, Beardbox just fell. Rip. Everyone gets one.
Rest in peace. Yeah, everyone does get one. That mantra has like saved my mental in this game several times. On the other hand, when I fall a second time, I'm done. I'm ready for the game. Chat saying they just say everyone gets one again. Just like everyone gets another one.
No! Beardbox!
He did a little, give us a little, oh, is he gonna die? Don't die.
He's in
Please
the
don't
danger
die.
zone here. Well, there is only a rainbow coin on the chunky check here. So it's not like the end of the world if he doesn't get that.
Agree. We do have two things in here. We know there's a green potion on that Diddy thing, and we know there's a Way of the Horde potion up in the Kasplat. So.
Right.
All right, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Don't fall, because if you fall, you're gonna die.
We got it.
There we go. Oh, so we're checking production, huh? I'm not even sure I would have come up here. I know we have Twirl, but gee, Twirl is hinted. What is this? Nope. Okay.
Oops.
Oh, but you're doing it anyway.
I think that was a mistake. If this is only 4, he might just do it now.
I think I agree, yeah.
Oh,
8? Nah, where are we leaving?
Alright, what do we got?
Hunky Chunky? It is Hunky Chunky!
What's the other one?
So, oh, don't fall. My brother and Donk don't fall. This is...
Oh, it's blue. Is this just trombone? Okay, cool.
Trombone? Okay. So the hint is referring to Hunky Chunky. Nice kick slides. Well done, Beardbox. Alright, so we know where key 6 is. We can go buy it in Japes. Beardbox can go do that whenever he wants. So we are Primate Punch, Gorilla Gone, Monkey Port, and Bongos from Go Mode. Along with like 23 bananas. But
so,
yeah, that's all we're missing.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but I think it's likely gonna be a GB here, so you just get one.
There we go. Get inside.
Ooh, Connor only has 35 bananas here. Now, the problem is if Connor does not get 10 more, like, he might just leave because we don't have any good paths for key 7 other than the coconut. He might just leave without key 7 here, and that would be a problem.
Connor's gonna get the balloon at the back of Llama Temple.
I think if so, but like, sometimes maybe he'll forget. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, he totally can forget. I just think that's the pathing he's taking. I think I've seen a lot of like runners do that pathing. I tend to prefer getting the 10 inside the what do you call it, room? The quicksand room that is coconut locked. But I've seen more runners prefer the balloon back here, and I'm starting to think maybe I should be doing that instead. It might be just faster.
Okay, he's getting it. Cool.
There's key 7.
Very well done. Now I'm thinking Connor doesn't have any like want to go into Llama Temple like Beardbox did. So no. I think he's just gonna finish up grabbing GBs here, or I guess bananas, so he can fight the boss. Even if he doesn't have enough now, there's enough tiny bananas around the 5-door temple where he can grab the portal in the back and grab the tiny bananas on the way. In the meantime, we are going to get a peek, likely at one of the 3 Castle Underground potions here shortly. I'm wondering if Beardbox is going to go there. He also probably has some Underground, of course.
Twirl Underground could be an answer, right? If we don't actually have Bad Jack, we're still looking for possibly a Twirl thing to do, and I'm right. But you know, there was a thought process in that at least. Oh, you know what's interesting actually? Coconut is still the 8 and chunky, and we know that Coconut locks both Grape and Feather. So it is possible that it's like one of the Castle Underground potions is the Mausoleum Hands, in that we need to find Feather locked by Coconut, and that's where Troll comes into play.
I like that. I like that, Cook. We'll see if it's the right play.
Yeah, if that were the case, I would think that this would be a Barrels Lock boss here, which...
Well, we do have a potion here. Oh,
homing emerald. Imagine if that was a sling, though. Oh, wait! This is level 5 castle. No, level 6 castle, sorry. This is slam locked. Beardbox can't even do a lot of these underground checks.
That is a good point. We'll see if that bites him in the butt, but in the meantime, he can get a decent amount of the medals, which I think is what his more important direction is.
So this is a non-tiny boss. It has a potion. This is barrels locked. Oh, it's chunky. It's green potion. It's barrels locked. Okay. All right. The truth of the...
So if this ends up, depending on if this is Primate Punch or Gorilla Gun, it could be something else too. It could be like pineapples, but like, it's possible we could eliminate some of the hints. Like, if this is directly one of the moves you need to beat Rool for Chunky, we could eliminate some of these hints and focus specifically on the other ones to find the other move. Now, if this ends up being pineapple or triangle, it could get a little bit more confusing.
I have a strong hint this is pineapple based on the hints we have, but here's the other thought, right? Because of the high tunnel area hint. Oh, so there's one potion underground. The trim charge is one of the three. Because of the high tunnel area hint, it is either referring to ponytail twirl or something locked by feather. And we do know that Coconut is on that same path to 8 Chunky that the high tunnel area is. So I think it is gonna be either Coconut gives feather, feather gives something else to do in high tunnel area, which is interesting because it cannot be the Hunky Chunky barrel because we know that one's not the 8 Chunky, it's just a Chunky. So it would require us to find Mini Monkey, or it's a ponytail twirl thing, and we're still looking for what Coconut gives us for that, which goes back to that cook about Mausoleum Underground, which I think is a pretty likely outcome.
I don't think chat cares about your hook. I think they more care about something being on Check of Legends at this point. That's what it looks like to me, anyway.
Yeah, they're clamoring for Diddy Bingo. They're clamoring for Check of Legends from Pineapple, which is wild. We are doing the Diddy Underground because we have charge now, so.
May as well. We already had. We know there's 2 more potions down here. Beautiful finish on the cave's boss by Connor.
All right, will this be pineapple? Not a potion in Diddy Underground.
It is pineapple.
It is pineapple.
All right, so now Connor just goes straight back into the beginning of the level. Well, he's gonna grab the free box over here, the crate box. But he's gonna save quick to the beginning of the level, and then he is going to get the Aztec vases.
Agree. Check of Legends is the DK check inside the mushroom and fungi forest that requires all 5 guns to hit, which is why it is called the Check of Legends, because it is a legendarily unlikely check, and one that we adore.
Okay, well, there's the Aztec Metals Key 7.
Legends foolish. There you go, chat. Giant mushroom insides are foolish.
Beardbox just died, and he fell in castle now, too, so, like, that's a real feels bad man right there.
Everyone gets 3.
All right, what is Vases going to be? This is a Way of the Horde right here.
Yep. If it's Punch, I'm running right back to Galleon, too, is the other thing, right? Because with Punch and Barrels and Pineapple, I can get every single check left remaining in the caverns, and it's hinted. There's a potion there. I want to know what they are. Chat saying it's triangle, and so it's pointing to Chunky Igloo. Chat, don't get my hopes up. That means I would get to see my boy the rat.
And we have Prime Punch. Okay, we go straight back to Galleon Caverns now.
Agree, 100%. You can do literally everything there. It's hard correct. The real question is, what is in here? And, huh. Bongos are gone. Could be gone. I think if it's something here, it needs to combine with Punch somehow, and if it's something in the Punch things, it's like a path like Punch leads to. which would still leave us in an interesting point for Gorilla Gone. Yeah, we still have a whole mystery unsolved with Twirl, Feather,
Wow, he is not going to do the cannon game. I wonder if he's eliminated that somehow from the equation.
Barrels maybe. I think he's maybe thinking.
Well, it's possible he's doing it last because we know for sure there's only one more potion.
That's true. This is technically faster. He's just going in terms of check speed? Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's not that one. It's on the ferry. It is.
Monkey port. Mini monkey.
Mini monkey.
What?
Oh, it's not ponytail twirl. We have to find Featherbow to get a 8 and chunky item in one of the 2 checks in high tunnel area. Which means we need to find Featherbow behind Coconut Gun. We know with 100% certainty Featherbow is behind something that Coconut locks, whether it's a move or a check, because of the logic for Key 7. And if our runners can figure that out, they can really limit their checks. But otherwise, we don't know. We have no real actual hints on where Featherbow is. But that is the answer, right? Punch gives Mini Monkey. Mini Monkey gives probably Gorilla Gone in that check. And that lets all the 8 and Gone path of Legends thing.
Isles City Guitar Pad, the final hint, and yet another string of, well, for Connor it's useless, but I don't think it necessarily is for Beardbox.
It'll tell him to get Sniper.
Yeah. Not that Sniper is necessarily needed for the seed specifically, but just for a logic thing, it's a good thing to know. Connor is going to be getting Gorilla Gone shortly alongside Trombone. Meanwhile, Beardbox unfortunately picked this boss room to check first. It's not going to get him anything. He should have picked acid. Oh, there's another potion!
What is
no
what is
way!
This?
Oh, it's clear. I think it's clear.
Oh.
Dang.
Is that a slam? Is that a slam? And yeah, Connor's getting Clunky, Chunky, and Trombone here. So we are missing Bongos and Gorilla Gone. I'm pretty confident in my cook about where Gorilla Gone is at this point, which means we're missing Feather and Bongos. We can get a hint for Bongos because we can probably. Oh wait, where's Monkey? wait.
Yeah, so we're still missing Monkey Port, Bongos, and Gorilla Gone. Now, in theory, as long as they get Key 6, which I think they just need to go back to Japes, right?
Yeah, no one wants to go back into a fully clear Japes they did, so they're just gonna give that.
With us, the casters know. We know, the only thing we need is stuff that can get hinted at the end. So I think unless there's like some crazy pathing going on, I think the seed potentially is the end is in sight. So
no, we're pretty confident at this point that Gorilla Gone you're gonna get hinted by Tiny in Japes. And so we need to find Feather, and Feather is just in the wind. It's behind Coconut. That's all we know.
Yeah.
So that's the real locking mechanism. I'm pretty sure we can get a hint for. I know we can get a hint for Monkey Port, and I'm pretty sure actually because of the way that works, we don't have a hint for.
Is this Feather? Nope.
No, but you know what is Feather? It's the helm Kasplat. The helm room Kasplat. It's locked by Coconut, logically. I just realized as I was talking.
You need Monkey Port for that, though.
Yes, you do need Monkey Port.
I wonder if Monkey Port's just gonna be... what?
Oh, wait. Castle Metals grab?
Wait, no. It's gonna be DK Underground. No, go back. It's DK Underground
for
Feather.
It is. But then what is up there in the helm? The splat. It also looked by Coconut.
What is going on?
Is it minecart now? Wait, what was
there's potions. There's multiple potions still available underground. It's locked by Coconut. It's locked by Gorilla Grab.
Yeah. Wait, was Castle Metals to 8 and Chunky?
Yes.
Oh god, yeah, no. That has to be it, right? But no. But what the Maybe it's just maybe that one's monkey pork. That's what it is. Monkey pork's in that underground. That's the cook chat. Oh, he's checking this one too. This is a reasonable grab check to check. I won't lie. A grab check will have monkey port, which is why it's 8 and chunky, because it's going to give you feather to get gone. And then we just have to figure out where Bongos is, but we can get the hint from Helm.
Yo, let's go.
Coconut does necessarily lock feather. Like 100% locks feather. It must.
Come on, baby.
Is it this? It's not this one.
Very sad.
But arcade was checked.
All right. Is arcade checked a bingo space?
Yes. But it's also matched with jetpack check, so we already have that one
okay.
marked off.
That is a beautiful shot by Connor there. Wow.
That
is 101 speedrunner in his veins right there. He's got the blood. Doesn't look like Connor wants face puzzle. On that boss.
Okay, I think the final cook here is DK minecart gives monkey port, Helm lobby splat gives feather. We'll say, I don't know, tree stump gives gorilla gone, and then I can't place bongos. I really don't know, but it's somewhere. We'll get a hint for bongos and Helm. That's the final.
Things are going to get a little bit tougher for Beardbox from here on out because he's still missing essential items that Connor has had for so long.
Barrels is the key one. He still hasn't gone back to caves to check that blast course.
Right, I think it's... Connor might fly up, but I think it's possible the next banana medal we'll see from him is DK. If he does fly up, then it won't be. Okay, he's flying up.
So he's gonna get Donkey's medal last, which is a little bit unfortunate on luck purposes, but I mean, he's in the driver's seat, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, like, he's at a point where he does not care about buying GBs and shops. Those are, like, effectively too slow.
Connor, you're routing. To think to do that, to fly there, and man, Connor's so fast, man.
Yeah, Connor has 6 blueprints in the wings. He effectively only needs 5 more GBs.
He even has sprint for this, it's funny. I think Beardbox is gonna do literally every other blast check in the game. That's really
he's going for monkey board here, and I think he's gonna get the news of. Yep.
Creepy Castle with monkey.
My
yep, we're right.
Was correct.
Good call.
Connor is finishing up Diddy's medal.
The real thing with the lead for Connor is that Beardbox has to do a whole second boss.
Yep. And it's not like a short one either. That's the longest non-K Rool boss in the game.
Is Army 2 longer than Cutout? Cutout feels forever.
But it's longer than Cutout.
Oh, I see.
Granted, we did shorten the phases, so maybe my times are skewed now. Alright, Connor is save quitting here. I wonder if this is going to be for DK's medal.
I think it has to be, right? He's gonna walk along the thing. Maybe he takes the blast course, picks up some of the bananas there, walks inside, gets the balloon there with coconut. No? Okay. It was a thought. Blast courses are slow, but they have bananas in them, and we know there's a balloon there, so could be worth doing. A couple other bananas too. But he's already basically at 64, so probably better just to walk along and get this.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Beardbox, on the other hand, is down quite a bit compared to Connor, so he'll probably be going out of his way to do stuff.
How many blueprints does Beardbox have?
1. He did a dump to get into Aztec early.
Yeah,
which you can't blame him for wanting to get Kongs early, but like that bites for him because I was a little far behind. Connor getting Gorilla Grab.
Is he gonna leave 2?
And I mean, that's fine because like he could just get the hint.
Yes. Well, the real question is, has he solved the fact that coconut is required for feather?
Where is he going? Maybe he didn't solve it. I guess we're gonna see what's on Connor's mind. That's the real question.
Blast Squad?
Oh, well, he wants key 6, I guess.
6. Okay.
Maybe at this point he's like, I'm just gonna try to grab the hits. Which, again,
you know what?
Fine.
You know what it is, I think he was gonna think dance about where to go, and then was like, wait a minute, why am I think dancing? I can move and go get key 6 instead. Yeah. And his answer is to go touch the monkey
right back in.
Don't blame him. This is a good call. Creepy Castle with Donkey. You know, coconut and crab are both
Cooks right on stream as commentary. It's literally the best.
Yeah. You feel so good, don't you?
Now my next stream has to have like some actual insane cook that would never happen, but then it'll happen. So I'll pay off Flagra to make it or something. There's Monkey Port.
I feel proud, personally, that I was able to put together the grape and feather must be locked behind coconut bit of that logic as soon as I saw where P7 was. That's some, like, conditional logic stuff that I love. This is a really cool puzzle scheme.
That was fantastic.
The only chance I think Beardbox has remaining, not to say that he can't, like pace for pace with Connor, in my mind, is if Bongos is in a truly terrible spot. The opinion that lobby has to be Featherball. It's locked by Coconut, just makes too much sense. Lock the Coconut two ways.
I think Beardbox is going to Isles right now, the Isles Helm Room. This could be something, I guess we'll find out here.
Yeah, I think this spot here is Feather, and then he's gonna figure out. He doesn't have 64 yet, so he can't figure out where Gorilla is, but I don't think he needs to. When he gets Feather here, is it purple?
It is.
It's purple. Feather bow. Feather bow.
That was the only purple vial left too.
Oh, Beardbox is missing Mini Monkey because he's into the boss yet. He can't even go get it.
Nope.
So he's got to figure out the boss. You've only done one boss, Beardbox. You only seen one boss vial. You gotta go do some bosses. Come on.
He's gotta go back to caves. Okay, there we go. He's gonna get barrel throw here, which is what he needed to do.
I mean, yeah, for what it's worth, the barrels are required for the boss anyway, so yeah, absolutely what he needs to do. He has also seen his 50 hint, and he's gonna go do this first. He's gonna, oh god, he's gonna see a white vial here, and he's gonna think it's barrels, and he's gonna get jump scared by Sniper. I feel bad. See? He thought it was barrels, he was ready to see quit the aisles, and Sniper Scope instead. I feel so bad for Beardbox on that one. Oh no. Alright, Beardbox, all you gotta do is go do that blast course, my dude. You know you haven't got anything to blast yet? That's the way.
It looks like the direction he's going here.
Yeah. I think this is a main caves left or right kind of thing going on. Just fastest way to get up. Oh, interesting. So he's saying I got peanuts in main caves. Oh, I got rocket brown caves actually.
Oh my god, is he gonna check the beetle race?
Please don't check beetle race.
Yes.
I beg you. Ugh. This poor man.
Right, Connor has monkey port. He's just gotta get the golden bananas to get into helm here.
So he is 54 with how many blueprints?
So 54, so he has 2, 5, 6, 8. So he needs 2 more G's.
2 more, okay.
And good news, I think Beardbox is finally heading toward barrel throw. Nice save. He is going there.
Okay, we're gonna finally see it. This gotta feel bad. There's the potion. That advantage I talked about earlier, it has to be caves blast course exactly to really gain that advantage. It turned into a really big one. No one wants to go back into caves after doing it.
Oh, the miss.
Oh. Come on, Beardbox, you got this. Deep breath, calm down. There's still a chance. I mean, I know you don't know any of this, but there's still a chance. Bongos could be somewhere truly atrocious. I think actually the biggest advantage possibly that Beardbox could have here, I know that the slam is technically an advantage of Connor here, but Beardbox saw a boss slam. If, in fact, Bongos is in level 7 and locked behind double slam somehow, like in the Thornvine barn or on like the grab, the mills or whatever, you know what I mean? That could be one way that Beardbox could get back in, because the chances Connor checks Castle Boss to see a white potion there and that could be slamming is very low. We've seen so many white potions. Homing, Sniper, Orange is already all gone. I think we saw third melon as well. So the chances that that white potion is precisely a second slam are very high. So for me, that's the way for Beardbox back in. That's the Beardbox fans. That's your hope.
The problem is we haven't seen third melon, we haven't seen instrument upgrade, we haven't seen ammo belt 2. So like we're still missing a bunch of bait files as well.
We saw a third melon. But yeah, you're right. We don't have ammo belt 2 or instrument upgrade 2, so it could just be bait.
Beardbox at barrel throwing. Now he has to go to the galleon boss. He is going to castle.
I think, yeah, he's gonna go do that white potion boss. I think he thinks maybe that's the answer, which is unfortunate. Might just bait him away from the possibility. Oh my god, I mean, I can't even blame him. Like, 2 bosses makes sense, right?
Remember, chat, but remember, we are still missing 2 moves. Like, again, if it is on slam, like Burn Dash said, this is still anyone's game.
Alright, so here's Connor picking up. Really gone, jungle Japes with Tiny. I mean, when I'm right, I'm right. So there it is.
Very beautiful cook there. Connor's probably happy to see Feather. I'm sure Tiny is too.
all her brethren have their guns, except well, all her brethren who matter have their guns. One Mr. Linguini does not.
I'm gonna feel so bad if this is just bait. Oh my god, it's Dogadon 2! It's Dogadon 2!
Oh no!
This is a long
fight. Dogadon 2 is literally the one thing it couldn't be, because Hunky Chunky is the chunky only, and we need it to be on the path to 8. objectively cannot be an answer.
Well, it could be an answer for him because if he susses this out and he does get a slam, it's definitely not going to be a slam.
Dota 2? Yeah, I'm over here playing Tinker. No, but I mean, if I were Beardbox, I feel like I know you like
there it
can't
is.
know for sure. In a stump, like I said, look at that. There's people in chat talking about playing Meepo. Oh God.
All right,
so, yeah,
now is the biggest question. Yeah, he left. But now he's going to the right level. Now the biggest question is, where is Bongos? Where could it be?
So, if that thing was a slam, then I think this is over. Like, I mean, because like it's possible that's a slam and slams aren't necessary. Like, there's no guarantee it's not one. But if it's not a slam, that's I think our way back in. The only other moves that could really block us here, basically a new grape block check. So seeing Lanky's name could be a thing. We do know again, grape has to be blocked by coconut somewhere. And coconut is the 8, so that's a possibility. Let's just take a look. What we do have to. It is DK second, so we do have to do Lanky's room first.
This hinge is so powerful though. Like, there wasn't any clear hints for this. Like, I feel like everyone playing this here, unless they stumble upon it accidentally, is going to be getting this hint.
Agree. Yeah, and when do you stumble upon this accidentally? I just don't know when. So Beardbox in the right level. Is it possible that in the course of getting the GB or the CB is to be able to he's got skew. In the course of getting the CBs to get into the boss, that he possibly finds the slam?
Something I want to point out as well, not to derail things again, but diving was gotten in testing area, and that was only path to key 8. So it's possible it's just diving lock somewhere.
True, but also it could be like a diving mini in these hell barrels, right? We haven't seen one yet. Oh wait, did we just do diving mini?
We just did.
Oh, so then there you go. That's an answer.
So really, it could be anything like that. Like any of these hints that have said key 8, that could be locking Bongos.
Look, chat. Someone chat said, "Show me Rabbit Race." I'm in for Rabbit Race.
Creepy Castle with Chunky. Is there any? There's no triangle lock
so
checks,
Shed is doable. If you have a sling, you can get into his room. Underground punch and pineapple works. We've already seen the boss.
Personally, I'm going to the tree. That has a bunch of things in that path that are needed to get to it.
Yeah, but I'm just checking. Yeah, every single check that Chunky can do that is a chunky check is doable by what he has. Yeah, one of them requires a slam. Unfortunately for Beardbox, Connor has that slam.
Underground does have an extra potion, so it's out of the way, but it's possible Connor just goes there first because of that. I changed my mind. I think he's saving the tree to last.
I think that's probably the right call.
Yeah, he's skipping the tree for now. Maybe he's going up to Warp 4, but he is going to Warp 1 instead. Just like what was said, he wants that, he knows that there's an extra potion underground, so this is probably going to be where it is.
I think this one might be over all but for the crying, is what I'm trying to say. If I can get my words. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know what else there is that Beardbox can do at this point. And the last minute he's getting in.
There it is.
There's the potion. Well, technically, yeah. Aztec boss had punch, and then punch led to Mini Monkey in the cavern. You can see it now. Connor's playing too. He's like, go, 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 go. He's like pushing. I think I think he's worried. You know, it's hour 21 in. You're probably looking at an hour 30. There's Blast.
There is Bongo's Blast. That is officially go mode. Unfortunately, there's no chance Beardbox can come back. He is very far behind. Connor could backflip in Chunky Face like 10 times and Beardbox wouldn't catch up. Dang.
That's, oh man, that's a hard thing to say here. Oh man.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, it's not even like a difference of like skill or anything. Beardbox played very well. It's the only thing that made him like not be in this situation is because he never did the Bongo Blast in caves to get barrels. All because he didn't do the Boston Japes when he, like, the first time. That's literally all it came down to.
It really is that. I mean, there's a couple other decisions, like, here and there that made different things. But yeah, I mean,
they were literally neck and neck up until that point.
Well, yeah, I mean, Connor had some different things that, like, he had advantage on. But yeah, basically none of those were like confirmed to matter, and I think in hindsight they didn't actually end up mattering. I think it was more of a matter of
right.
More of a matter of just exactly that. Yeah, what order you can get your blast in, when do you do your things? Man. What a seed, right? Like, I mean, so many twists and turns here. I think either runner could have made a wrong move and been put back behind.
That was not as quick as I thought it was going to be either. Like, there ended up being like a pretty decent gigapath.
This is gonna be like a 131. It's not sub 90 at minimum. Actually, we don't have tiny phase. It could be sub 90.
Yeah, no tiny phase, and these are the 3 fastest phases too. I think it's gonna be close.
There's the boss required for Beardbox. Oh.
And no, you can't go into the race room to see what the time is. That's cheating.
I'm not going to the race. Who do you take me for? I sit here and sweat it out with the people watching the stream. I'm a woman of the people.
Oh, this is great boss music here.
Yeah, let's go. Pretty mighty. Very fitting for Army 2, who I hate fighting.
Can't even hear the lyrics as the friggin' boss effects are so loud. Big shout outs to our music converters for this game. Someone pieced together words of DK rap to make new lyrics for this song. So
I think my favorite word is goon. they like, he literally calls him a goon. It's so funny. And yes, it sounds like a war room in here. No, chat, no, I didn't. This is chat's fault. Blame chat.
Momo Token getting his well-deserved timeout. Anyway, Connor just finished up. He didn't get a cutscene skip, but we'll finish him home shortly.
Yeah, and Beardbox is going to be picking up the punch here about the same time. Well, actually a little after he ate. So I think, gosh, Beardbox will punch. You're going to run right back to Galleon, get Mini. You already have Feather. You're going to run and get Gorilla gone. So I think Beardbox is probably going to be finding out where Bongos is right around the moment that Connor finishes. Oh right, he has to do the. Sorry, he has to do the vases first. So maybe not quite that, but yeah. Oh dear.
We're about to watch a master at work at these phases here.
That's so fast! That's so fast! Well, I mean, what? How am I? This is definitely sub 90. What? I don't know what. I am sorry for disrespecting Connor75.
It's okay. He'll backflip just to make things up.
Will he double backflip? That's a question. There's punch. Running over to Galleon. So, beyond just checking Japes' boss and then once you actually have it, going back for barrels at the right time. What is there anything else Beardbox could have done to make up time? I don't know.
I literally think it came down to that just not doing the Japes boss, because like he played the seed a completely different way because of that. Mm-hmm. Like his gold banana pace was like good, but like he ended up having to do a bunch of different things because he avoided all those barrel checks.
I agree, and yeah, because among those barrel checks are the other bosses, right? Like you just don't check those bosses until you have barrels, and you don't want to go back and search through all levels just for barrels. So you just end up pushing forward to try and solve the rest of it before you go back, and then it turns out that the very last check you check is the one you need, and also has barrels. Just very difficult, unfortunate.
Right, there's Mini Monkey. Putting back to
He's
Japes
gonna go
immediately.
And get his gorilla gone, and I don't even know if he gets his gorilla gone before Connor finishes here.
This is gonna be really quick. It's actually really tight for the sub 130.
Oh?
Yeah, it's definitely possible Beardbox was hoping for a direct boss end, and I mean, he did get one, but it wasn't the correct one. Yeah, Beardbox still needs GBs here. That is time.
1:30:08.
1:30:08 is our official time for Connor GG's. All right, and in the room we have Connor, Mornin, and GG's.
Mornin, GG.
How'd you find that one?
Okay, first I need to address some of the haters in chat. I was actually so nervous during that K Rool. I thought I was losing, so that's why I didn't backflip. I was like, I can't risk this. I did not feel good. I was like, I'm so behind.
Did I or did I not call that, by the way? I was like, Connor's playing this like mini game here, like he's like losing and like he's rushing. Like I felt it the way you were playing. Because I know that feeling.
Yeah, well, what kind of made you feel like you were behind?
The big thing that I felt like I could have done differently was get the monkey port micro hint, because I was doing all the wrong castle medals. I was like, oh, I got that slam in Galleon. Like, that was good. Let's do Lanky's Castle Medal because that's logically requires slam, and it'd be so cool if the hinted item was just on the Lanky Castle Medal. No, but I realized if I had peeked the monkey part micro hint before going to the castle, it would have said DK Castle, and I would have been like, oh great, monkey port's on the DK Castle Medal, and I would have gotten that and gotten Gorilla Grab, and it would have been, I still would have been confused, but it would have all worked itself out.
Gotcha. And we also just pulled in Beardbox. GG's Beardbox.
GG's.
GG.
So it's our opinion, having watched the seed, that the seed really honestly came down to just did you check Japes' boss before leaving Japes? Because Connor, you did, and you picked up last, and Beardbox, you didn't, and you just pushed forward. And because it turned out that the blast course in caves specifically was the thing you need to keep progressing, like to keep checking bosses, it's barrel throwing, right? That created a pretty big gap between the two of you. And eventually you went back for blast Beardbox, and like we were like, oh, if he checks like caves right now, he's like in a pretty good spot, but then you just like you dump to go to Aztec, and I don't even think I can fault you for that one, right? Like it's you go in just a bunch of checks in Llama Temple, it makes sense. You want to get chunky, makes sense, but I think it was just that sliding door decision that made a big deal.
I took a bunch of gambles and it just didn't pan out a lot of the time.
Oh, did he skip Galleon and go and dump to get into Aztec before Galleon?
I cleared a little bit of outskirts, but I didn't do Lighthouse. I didn't do
okay.
I didn't do a lot there, but yeah, I dumped trying to just force Aztec to grab Chunky.
Yeah, you pushed key 5 if I recall correctly, because I think you put together that it was like the Galleon splat plus key 5 and outskirts in, that one's key 5, and so you just grabbed that, grabbed a couple GBs from the shops, and then ran.
Oh, so did you get the sub 45 Chunky? I got it at 48, and I was like, oh no, I was too slow.
Yeah, I think the chat was definitely sweating a bit if Beardbox was gonna like take his time clearing Aztec before getting Chunky, and when Chunky wasn't on that first shop, they were like kind of, oh no.
I did. I got it for the believers.
So at the time of going through Japes, like I think at some point in Japes, I read this hint, and there's 2 hints for Trough and Scoff. We have a 8 chunky DK and an 8 chunky. I think because I skip Factory Boss, but by the time I'm in Japes, it's 2 Trough and Scoff hints. I'm like, okay, no more skipping bosses. We're doing all of them from here on out.
Yeah, another gamble. We were talking about this. It was another gamble that didn't work out. I was hoping to get bailed out by Way of the Horde hints later, but the Japes one was just so important that skipping that really was a big detriment to me.
Did either of you think for a while that Ponytail Twirl was the answer to the tag?
I thought it was Mad Jack.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Mad Jack at first, and then as the seed went on, I realized, okay, I'm probably looking for Feather, but it was still in the back of my mind, what if it's just Mini plus Ponytail Twirl for the caves Kasplat? So you did see me go back for that before dumping for my Gorilla Gon hint, and in which I also got Feather up there.
Yeah. I think we were thinking along the same lines, and we were even worried about Feather in the underground from Mausoleum Hands. Actually, I'm curious, did you guys put together the logic of where Featherbow and Grape had to be based on the Key 7 hint?
No, I was not. That was not on my mind.
Yeah. So, because of Blast's location, we had access to Llama Temple, right? And so with Llama Temple access, then if we had Grape or Feather access, we could have gotten DK's medal. And so I think as a result of that, we had to have Feather behind Coconut. And so I was thinking for a while it was going to be in the Mausoleum Underground. because of those 3 potions.
Yeah. There was also the missing strong Kong element too, that you couldn't really go all in on that, but yeah, if I was worried this would be a feather casino, I was worried it would be bongos in home lobby, but now that the seed is over and I can reflect, it's like obviously it was just feather up there the whole time, but I was worried that it was going to become a feather casino.
I think that there was definitely that possibility to just obviously worked out that it just happened to be on the path. Cool spot for it though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, GG's again to both of you. Connor, you have a date with Kilvaris next week.
Are we really doing those next week, or do we get a break now that losers bracket has to catch up?
No break for you. Now
No
that
break?
the round after that winners is best of 3, so you get to be doing more donking. In the meantime, Beardbox, obviously you're still alive. You are going to losers. You get to face one of Spike, Mike Champ, or Megapal.
Oh, yay.
From experience, Megapal, very scary.
Oh, they're all scary.
There's no easy
True.
opponents left. In fact, there wasn't really any easy opponents at all in the top 32, unlike last year. A lot of really good players in the top 32 this year. Even K-Man, 3rd, 2nd seed, beat me by 20 seconds a couple days ago. So, any given seed. All
Very
right.
much so. And then-
GG's
Is it-
again.
Is it tomorrow we have another one on?
Yeah, we have another. Oh, this is a good one tomorrow. Tomorrow on the restream, we have Charles Jarls versus Alpha. That's going to be a really good one. Make sure you tune up for that one. That's going to be at 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
That one is huge. I think Charles has made himself a major contender for the crown. Barely missed out on it in the Blitz. And Alpha, the 200-something plus race grinder, coming up as well.
Oh, okay. 200 races, but again, Connor linked the Discord message for some reason. This is what you want to see.
Wait. What is this?
100. Wait, you haven't seen this yet?
You haven't?
Okay.
Oh,
No.
You have to watch this.
Watch it. Live reaction.
Okay. I've memes. Okay, so inside, shooting at Chunky. Oh. Wait. Just stay in one position. Just stay. Wait. Why are you bombing and leaving? No. Wait. What? Don't tell me he uses all 92. No shot. Wait a minute. Wait. Moving location. Oh, there we go. Okay. 42 shots.
And actually, I just received word that we are changing tomorrow's match into a balloon shooting contest. Hope to see you guys around then. It's going to be a good time. Charles versus Alpha. For real, 3 seed versus 6 seed, very strong players. That should be a good time.
Wait, that's actually a great idea. Custom balloon locations. Get all balloons. Erase that.
Maybe that can
Connor,
be like. I like it. That can be like a joke challenge or not even a joke challenge. That can be like a challenge at some point, like a challenge blitz tournament or something.
Yeah, next Blitz
Oh,
tournament.
yeah.
Really make this
those challenge runs that sometimes I see in like other different speedrun communities that would be fun. But also, after watching you shoot balloons in this run, Connor, I'm super convinced you just win. That balloon shot in the Diddy Underground, you just jump shot it. That was actual unreal.
I mean, some of the balloons I just know from like running 101, and then others I don't do my setup, and it's a disaster.
That was exactly what Tudo said. Actually, he's like that was the 101 experience in coming clutch. Wow.
Really quickly, speaking of custom balloons, before we wrap it up here, we do have a custom balloons location toggle in Randomizer. Obviously Randomizer is more than just season 3. We have like handpicked locations for. There's like 13,000 custom locations for a lot of the minor items in this game. It's such a good time, and I highly recommend if you want a new experience with DK64 and for not just racing, just like experiencing the game casually. It's great. That being said, I think we are all done here. Thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to follow our Twitch channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do races several times a week, obviously streamed, now that we're doing this tournament. So yeah, we will go ahead and raid. Who should we raid? Oh, here we go. Rydog needs to spread the word of Treasure Hurry, so we're gonna raid Rydog. All right, thanks for tuning in. We will see y'all later. Morning.
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 Morning.